So I believe it's Wednesday morning. It's about 42 degrees outside. Sun's out right now, so I'm going to take advantage of some good weather. Yesterday we actually had planned on relocating, but in the process of moving, realized that I'm pretty sure my brake pads are to the point now where I don't feel comfortable leaving the area that I'm familiar with, moving to the next campsite. So we had to dump and get some water tanks refilled and everything. So we just took the opportunity to run into town. Currently, we're still here at in the Deer Lodge National Forest, just about 5 miles from down the road from the Delmo Lake. So luckily, the dump station and water and the gas station was close to Napa Auto Parts. So I picked up some rear brake pads and some front brake pads. I'm going to start with the rear because we're towing with a 2019 Ford F-150, and it's got the electric parking brake. I've never messed with those. I understand the basics of how it works, but there's a sequence that you have to do with your key, the parking brake lever, and the pedal. I'm not going to show you that. I just pulled a video up, a bunch of videos online. But you got to set it into a mode where it knows that you're going to be working on it so that it won't apply the brake, and you'll be able to actually remove the brake caliper off the back. So anyways, I'm going to get my tools out, have a little more coffee. It's nice and cool outside. Hopefully the weather holds out, and I'll get started and maybe show you a few things. Just trying to get the brake pads. We'll take a look at them and see how worn down probably the factory pads on the truck. The truck's only got 60,000 miles, so we'll compare those to the new ones, and hopefully that'll help. All right. All right, guys. So this was supposed to be just a real simple how-to video. Now it's going to be a how not to. It's nothing I did. Let me show you. So I went to a tire shop and had my tires rotated and a front end alignment about a month ago. They fixed the front end alignment. It was good. Truck stopped pulling, tires got rotated. This is a common problem when you go to tire shops. I'm not hating on all tire shops. I know there's some great guys working in tire shops somewhere. I just don't think I've ever actually been to one. So these lug nuts are supposed to be a 21 millimeter. But somebody in a tire shop has a socket that fits good enough. You put a 7/8 on there when they're brand new. Might catch, might work, might get them off. But when you over tighten them, these are just caps. This is what the cap material looks like. It's this little cheap junk. It's supposed to make your rims look real pretty, I guess. So the last guy used the wrong socket. Got them all snugged up enough to, I guess, be safe enough for me to tow with, maybe. And rounded all these off to the point where these caps are spinning on the actual lug nut that's inside. I managed to get 2, 3, this one's just back on for safety, and I've got my lock loose. I've got 2 more that I cannot get loose. This, no matter, I can't even beat a 21 millimeter on this. It's so loose. I managed to beat the socket on this one. So these I'm having to go in, and I just happened to bring tools because I pretty much, build everything that we have, work on everything that we have. I like doing that. I like being able to. So this little punch that I filed down, I don't know, years ago to probably cut split bearings or something with. I'm having to use to cut the caps off. So, video's taking a little different turn. I'm about an hour in right now instead of about 3 minutes getting lug nuts off and working on my brakes. So just going to keep working on it, try to take a deep breath. If it gets too bad, I'll go walk around in the beautiful woods around here and just decompress or something. So I'm going to keep working on this. I'll give you an update, see how things are going. Just a heads up, you go to a tire shop, stand in the shop, take them the socket. Just take it with you. 1/2-inch drive, find out what your vehicle uses, hand them a socket, tell them if they can't use that one, you'll go somewhere else. I guarantee they'll use it. So if we were on the side of the road with a flat tire, this would be bad. I'd be sitting on the side of a highway with my family in the truck and about to get run over trying to get this off. So yeah, it's pretty serious. So anyways, I'll see what I can do and I'll give you an update. All right, later. All right, guys, I'm back. I'll show you. I finally got, I don't remember if I showed this earlier, so that's the cap split. I just beat the little wedge until it cracks it, and then you can take pliers and pull that off. You end up with what looks like a lug nut. This is a weird 20 millimeter, which if you do a lot of mechanic work, you know, for some reason they don't give you an 18 and they don't give you a 20 in most packs of tools. So I don't have a 20. I got a socket that fit. This is not going to be a permanent solution. I'm going to get just some upgraded lug nuts, some good old solid lug nuts from somewhere. But what I wanted to show you was when you get to this point, I've just got some of this loose. I got one bolt in it. You're going to need to press this back in. Typically you can do that with the C-clamp, but this has electric bracket on here for the electric parking brake. And if you C-clamp to that, it would probably, I don't know, crack the housing or something. So I found a workaround, of course, because I'm in the middle of the National Forest doing this. I went ahead and put one brake pad on. Go ahead and put this back in place. Sorry, one-handed. Just get the bolt started. You got to hold this with the crescent wrench. Actually just works snugged up on there. So I've got the bolt here in place, the bolt here in place, and one pad on. And then I brought this little pry bar. So I just put the pry bar here and caught the lip under there. And that was enough, I guess, because the truck's new. Just putting pressure on that, pushing, 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 real easy. And that came out, pressed the piston back in. So I'm all set. I can take that off, put the other pad on, and see if I can't pick maybe 3 good lug nuts to put back on out of the 6 just to get me back into town. It's only like 12 miles to town, so actually I'll probably go ahead and try and do the other side as well. So anyways, just a little bit, you know, if you're out in the middle of nowhere and you don't have the tool to press that piston back in, the truck's new enough, it just didn't take that much pressure. Pry bar under here pried it back out. So all right, let me finish up here and I'll catch you on a little bit later. All right, guys, so I finished up. Both of the back brakes are already done. I'll get in there and reset the emergency brake. I'm gonna see if I can't link the video that I watched on how to set that, just so your electric parking brake won't be on and you can get your brake swapped out. So here's the damage for the day. Brake pads, can barely tell there's a pad on there, so the other half's got a little bit more, but they were over half. I mean, this one's almost smooth. They were almost, or well over half used, so got those replaced. That's going to make a huge difference. And then here's the caps that what's left. I didn't even bother putting that one back on. I just got lucky and got that one off. So I can tell you what happened. You have a guy in you have somebody in a tire shop that is either new or young or just doesn't care. This is my wheel lock. Everybody's got a set of wheel locks. The wheel lock, the nut size on it is 7/8. The lug nuts are 21 millimeter, and there is a difference. So, guarantee you, they grabbed a 7/8. Take the wheel lock off. They put it on the lug nut. It was close enough, and it looks like they only damaged these. So I just stole my wheel locks to give me 5 lugs for now. It's good enough for just the truck to get in town. So they probably damaged those, and somebody finally told the guy, hey, what are you doing? And they finished with the rest with the right size socket, so luckily. So looks like I won't have this much trouble with the front brakes. I'm not sure if I'm going to do them today. I may be lazy the rest of the day and just wait till tomorrow. So anyways, guys, just a little bit of what's going on. It's not like there's something every day, so I think I'm just going to finish putting my tools up and probably go get me another cup of coffee. All right, catch you on the next one. Later.